All right. Starting like a minute early. That's all right. That's fine. Hello, Michael. Hello, guys. Great name. Hello, Kuso. Hello, the nerd kid. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Pyro. Hello, Gnome. Hey, how's it doing tonight? Oh, hello, Drew Ford. You guys ready to have that once every season conversation we always have? It's that time of the season, guys. Fortnite's falling off again. Oh my god. Medallions vaulted. Fortnite just died. Yep. Guys, they're cooked. They're deep fried even. I don't listen to Charlie XCX, so I really wouldn't care if she got added, to be honest. The Freddy Fazbear game is dead. Oh my god. Classic. Yes, Kevin, your red cousin is apparently coming on Thursday. Yeah, I do wish Newscape Pro still made videos. Man. Casuals, Fortnite with medallions is fun. Why'd they remove it? Competitive players finally medallions removed. Now the game is fun. True. Do I think Fortnite will ever add a mask-off style for Rift Reaver Drift? I think there's a real shot, to be honest. Because of how much attention that has gotten, I think there's a real chance. I understand the medallions getting removed, at least till they, you know, did something with them, but honestly, I think the shockwave launcher is the bigger misstep. There was too much movement this season, and it just feels like they overcorrected. That's my thoughts on Chapter 3, Season 4. One of the worst seasons the game's ever had. Oh, Jar Jar. You burned out if I'm glad when you get... I mean, yeah, if you want to get off Fortnite like the second you get on Pyro, you don't... If the game ever feels like getting, like, you have a job, it's time to stop playing it for a while. I think Fortnite will come back at Christmas time. Yeah. I think, though, Chapter 7 needs to be, like, a huge change to the game. Like, they need to fundamentally change the entire, like, gameplay loop in, like, a substantial way. Like, I don't know how they would do it, but they're gonna have to do something pretty drastic. Because I do think, like, the Simpsons season's gonna make the already declining player count way worse. Because they can't pull the OG card anymore. Are you also the only ones who's sick of saying XYZ is confirmed with no evidence? Yeah, that's been getting annoying for a while, though. That's why a lot of leakers said they're going to stop posting everything they heard about. Oh, sorry. I don't think Fortnite's in, like, as dire of a state as some are acting like it's in, but I think the problem with this season, honestly, I think the One Punch collab falling through definitely hurt. Not falling through, but being delayed has definitely hurt a bit. Because this season was very, like, front-loaded with, like, us getting, like, so much content on the first day and then them just not really doing anything after that. I also still think them not doing weekly or at least bi-weekly story quests is a huge misstep. I really don't know what they're doing with that. Like, they have a whole dedicated story team and they just do nothing with them. Which happened 7 season 1's theme. It's a gala theme, so it's gonna be pretty different from everything we've had, which I think is a good move. I'm just like curious what they're gonna do. I think for one, they need to bring augments back. That should be like the biggest thing they do. They should ditch medallions altogether for a while and just bring augments back. Those were really fun, and we haven't had them in a while now, so it'll actually make the game feel like pretty fresh again. Like, obviously have some return, but they need to bring some new ones in as well. Boss Mythic should also be completely unique weapons again, in my opinion. And they need to do more of a focus on Fortnite original content than collabs. But I think that's one thing I could really criticize Fortnite for in Chapter 6 as much as I have liked this chapter. It feels like they've, in a way, devalued their own brand, because it feels like every time they do anything, it's always about the XYZ collab. No one's really coming to Fortnite for the Fortnite original content anymore, which is what people used to do back in chapters 1 and 2, and the collabs were a bonus. Whereas now it feels like collabs are the draw and the Fortnite content's the bonus. I think that's like the biggest mistake they've been making in recent years, honestly. Honestly, that in itself, I feel it should be a whole video I make. Like, case in point, y'all are asking me about, we used to, like, all the time talk in chats, like, oh, what's going on with the story? What's going on with this character? What's going on with that character? Now it's, well, this collab is going to happen in this collab and this collab. A case in point, Labs is asking me about who's going to be the next the next headliner for Festival. See, that's my point. I'm not saying it's bad to be, or excited for a collab, but that shouldn't be the only thing Fortnite's known for. It should be the bonus for Fortnite. Like, Dead by Daylight, I still think is the best example of having a good amount of original content. But then when they do collabs, it's just like a bonus. Oh, hello, Ari. Whoa. Somebody just try to hit me with Zeptron. Where are they? I have a really funny idea if I can place this thing. Perfect. I was like, this should give me the low grab, right? Yep. Oh, actually, no, thanks for the gifts, by the way. How you doing tonight? I'll answer some more chat questions after I deal with this. Didn't mean to bounce myself back, but here we are. Missed. Yep, that was bad. Alright, usually the first game on stream gets pretty badly. Anyways, let me read a few chats. Do I think they should have a Chapter 3 OG instead of Simpsons? I think, honestly, it's too soon to do Chapter 3 OG, in my opinion, but I think The Simpsons is a worse idea. Yes, I remember Bites. The Simpsons season, like, I don't think Simpsons as a collab is a bad idea. I think giving it a whole mini season's a bad idea. Because again, I'm gonna die on this hill. They can make it as fun as possible. Most of the Fortnite community, especially the younger half, do not care about The Simpsons enough to play an entire game for it. Or an entire season for it. Oh, crazy one. Made a thumbnail concept for custom nights. Ooh. He has to post pictures now in the community tab over on the tube. So yeah, outside of just the Discord, now we have another way for y'all to share stuff, which is, I think, pretty cool. Yeah, why not, crazy one? Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see, we now have a community thing on the tube. So that's fun. I didn't realize they gave that out to everyone now. The Simpsons season's gonna be the lowest player count. Yeah. Oh, I definitely think so. I really do not see that going well. If the next headliner is Michael Jackson, you'll eat your controller. I'm gonna need proof of that. Honestly, I wish there wasn't a mini season in November in general. We just go into chapter 7 IMO. I'd be fine with that. Honestly, they can even do like a mini like finale season if that makes sense. Like maybe the final season of the chapter is like a actually just entirely story-driven season that's just the culmination of everything. I think that's what they should do one year. Yes, my favorite color is blue. Do I think they should stop doing mini seasons in November? I don't know if they should stop, but I think they definitely cannot always rely on OG for mini seasons for sure, or collabs. They need to think of something different. In my opinion, though, they should do a Four Nightmares, like a whole mini season. I think that'd be really interesting. Let's see here. Should he post something? That's funny, yeah. I like that, a crazy one. Not a bad concept, though. Wojak Thunder will never not be funny. So I think Chapter 2 Remix is underrated. Oh, absolutely. It's my second favorite season ever. Love it. Thoughts on OG continuing in Chapter 2? I love Chapter 2, so I can't wait. I always like Chapter 2 more than Chapter 1, so I can't wait. Will we get a Chapter 3 remix? I think eventually we will, but it's just too soon. I think what everyone forgets to consider, between OG, like the actual Chapter 1 and OG, there was like 6 years in between them. And there was like there was 4 years between Chapter 2 Season 2 and Remix. Actually, about 5 almost. It's just too soon for them to do Chapter 3. It's only been like 3 years since we were on that island. Let's see. 4 years and 8 months between Season 2 and Remix. Yeah, see, it was a while. I feel like it hasn't been enough time. Also, just to be blunt, past Chapter 2, Fortnite doesn't have the same level of nostalgia with the players yet. Maybe over time it will, but Chapters 1 and 2 are a lot higher regarded in the community than the later chapters. Maybe except Chapter 4, because Chapter 4 is pretty liked. Thunder, will you ever make a Chapter 4 is underrated video? I might. I actually might. As time's going on, I'm starting to realize just how underappreciated that chapter really was when we had it. I think it's just because the story wasn't good, but like the actual gameplay of Chapter 4 is probably the best the game has ever had. Ninjago in Fortnite would be awesome. We need chapter 3, but it's Squid Game for no reason. You know, it's funny. We already have. It's so funny that happened. I think chapter 4 is underrated. People love it now. Yeah, that's true. I do think it's the second best chapter, honestly. I had a lot of fun during chapter 4. Here. Oh, Axel. There's so many Zaptrons. Yeah, it's just the event. I think it ends tonight, if I'm not mistaken. My opinion, the only good season in chapter 3 was season 1. Yeah, no, I agree with that, honestly. I think the rest of it was pretty mid. I guess that's why also I wouldn't personally be that excited for them to do another chapter 3. Like, yeah, I would love to play season 1 again. Season 1 is, in my opinion, like a top 5 season. But like everything past season 1 was just like, it wasn't terrible. It definitely had its moments, like the collision event in season 2. Mwah! Chef's kiss. One of the, if not the best live event we ever got. But, yes, chapter 4 is better. Always for gameplay. Also, someone asked me what I think of the Stray skin. I love Stray. He's one of my favorite skins in the game. Oh, hello, you from New Zealand. Oh, your profile picture. Is your name a calculator? Or is a no, that's a Rubik's Cube. I think Slipknot would headline Fortnite Knocked. Ooh. That wouldn't be a bad choice either. Let's see here. Would I rather a chapter 5 reload map or a chapter 4 blitz map? Brother, we literally have the chapter 4 blitz map right now. And I want more of it. More chapter 4. Man. That did not take me as far as I thought it would. Oh, well. Just had to bunny hop my way in the zone. Is chapter 5 my least favorite chapter? Oh, by far. It's the only one I think is just genuinely bad. In, like, every way possible. Ready from Iron Maiden. Ooh. They have Iron Maiden Labs. I don't know if they have an exclusive deal with Dead by Daylight or not. They might. I think Fortnite is just gearing up to be best, but we never know. Yeah, of course. Oh, old friend. I haven't actually been here this entire season. Memories. All right. Typical. Worst chapter, in your opinion, was chapter 5? I feel like if you ask most people who played every Fortnite chapter, they'll say chapter 5 was the worst. Everyone loves chapter 4 now. Pirate, you're literally out here just being a contrarian with that statement. I think chapter 3 is the weakest. I think I would say chapter 3 is the most forgettable, minus season 1, because let's be honest, season 2 is solid, vibing was just, it existed, and then season 4 was terrible. At least I remember chapter 5 for how miserable it made me half the time. Ow. How'd that miss? Gotta say, also in chapter 3, we had the worst Fortnitemares. I wouldn't say that was the worst one. Wasn't good. Hot take. Last Resort is a top 10 season. Thank you! Last Resort is easily a top 10 season of all time. I've been saying that since it came out. That season was amazing. I love Last Resort. Also, I just realized Spike Life, thank you for the 7 roses. Appreciate that. What I think is better, the new Drift or the Surge skin? Oh, new Drift, easily. I think Chapter 5 had a good Fortnitemares. That's the one thing I'll give Chapter 5. That might have been the best Fortnitemares ever. Genuinely, that was fantastic. And I think that might have been the only time I actually enjoyed playing Chapter 5. Honestly, they need to just build off of that for this year's. Also, Chapter 5 Fortnitemares just proved why they should do a Fortnitemares mini-season. Would I like an Overwatch collab? Actually, yes, I would. I like a lot of Overwatch characters. The game gives me a headache. I love the characters. Genji's a Fortnite skin would be crazy. But don't worry, it would definitely be Kiriko because Blizzard loves Kiriko. Do I like Mecha Team Shadow? Oh, yeah, that one. Not really. Should have just been a style for Mecha Team Leader. Best season of Chapter 1 in this one. This was always my favorite. I'm so glad it's back. Oh, winner. Season 5 was where Chapter 1 peaked. Season 6 is the second best, and then it went downhill. See. Let's see. Besides Mephisto and the Venom skin. Wait, what? It had nothing really to do with Marvel. That's the hilarious part of the Marvel season. They got better the second they took the Marvel out of it. I don't think Linkin Park will ever be added in Festival. No, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're just gonna get their songs. Michael, we'd be going down a list. I feel like I have just answered storyline questions so many times at this point. It's just like, there's nothing really new to say, you know? The story this season's like non-existent. I think that's also a huge blow to this season. It's like the bugs are here and they're not really doing anything with it. This whole season just kind of feels like it's in a stalemate, oddly enough. Oh, $1. I think they should bring back the chainsaw. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I appreciate that, by the way. guys. I think that's going to be very confusing to those of y'all who cannot see the TikTok chat. There was quite literally a viewer named Guys in the chat. That's not going to be confusing at all. I will say, OG's very fun right now, though, with the low gravity. Just taking a risk there, but that's our... Oh, my. Am I gonna see the Demon Slayer movie? Of course. I'm gonna see and I'll review it as soon as I get back. I might have to watch a little bit, again, just as a refresher. It's been a while. I mean, I already know what happens, because, you know, I read the manga years ago, but, and then it kind of made me realize, wow, hype for shows are what goes down when you've read the manga and know exactly what's gonna happen. RIP! Anyways. Oh, Cobra, I think the new drift is awesome. Power Rangers have been the best part of this season so far. Oh, absolutely. You know, it's funny. I'm, like, criticizing Fortnite for doing too much with collabs this chapter. But I'm not gonna act like I wasn't, like, psyched to see Power Rangers. Alright, we don't need to talk about that. What style do I like more for the new drift? I like the white coat more, personally. Oh, Silver, thank you for the heart me, by the way. Wonder what if during the return of the Involting event we pick a different gun? That's probably what's gonna happen, is my guess. They need to focus on the story and less than the collabs. I think in general, they need to do a better job balancing their original content with collabs. Chapter 4 Blitz or Chapter 5 Blitz? Well, what would I be comparing? There is no Chapter 5, like, theme Blitz. Oh, Firelord, you can now get a pretty good drift skin if you didn't get the original, so that's good. What Chapter 4 POI is getting added to Blitz next? Anvil Square should be there on Tuesday. If you look now on Blitz, one of the houses is already in Pleasant Park. So, Pleasant Park will be getting swapped out. I kind of wish the whole map would just turn into, Chapter 4 for a while. And just leave it, like, rotating throughout Chapter 4. Like, maybe for Fortnite, if they're gonna bring Kato Thorn back, they should, like, have his hotels, like, take over part of the Blitz map. Like, leave Mega. Leave, the Oathbound, Citadel. But, like, have Kato Thorn's hotel be, like, another PO. Like, I don't know, plop it, put it where Snobby is or something. This is, like, what, 2 more Chapter 1 POIs that need swapped out after Pleasant leaves? Not a Chapter 4 theme reload map. Hey, I'd be down for that. Chapter 4 was the best the game ever looked, and still is. So, I'm never gonna be upset when we have Chapter 4 theme stuff. Hello, Dylan. Hello, Conrado. But the Lad Kato's Mansion to Blitz? Yeah, that's also a possibility. They'll do one of them for Fortnite. It's just a matter of which one. It definitely seems like Kato Thorn's probably coming back just based off of some leaks. that his boss got updated. Guys, this is a totally real player, can you tell? Guys, can you tell how real they are? See, guys, I'm what? I'm who? Huh? I'm just gonna explain yourself on that one, Chief. Since Kato's coming back, put him in that on the potential identity in the dark. Oh yeah, no. The more I thought about it, the more Kato Thorn being the dark presence actually makes sense. Because you know, so many people are like, God, or I should say, you know, most people like copying Restro and saying it's their own theories. I can't say how many comments I've seen. Guys, I have a theory that Geno is the dark presence. I think under that I'm just hearing, I totally didn't steal this theory from Restro. I've never heard of Restro. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, if any returning character is gonna be the dark presence, it's Kato Thorn. Because we learned from Midas in chapter 5, right? When a Fortnite character dies, they go to the afterlife of the reality they're from, right? If Kato Thorn is theoretically from chapter 6, right? He would return to the spirit realm. That would also make sense why the dark presence suddenly showed up. I mean, he's already a revenant, so he's not human to begin with. I mean, honestly, Kato Thorn being the dark presence makes more sense than Geno. Also, that'd make Kato Thorn an even more threatening villain, because that would also imply that he's the one that took out the original Fox clan. Registrar is an amazing theorist, but I disagree with his theory on Geno being the dark presence. Their actions just simply don't add up. I agree. No, don't think I'm taking a dig at Registro. I'm not. Let me be very clear about that. I think Registro makes really good content. Genuinely. Definitely one of the best theorists in the community, but I do think he's a little too nostalgia blinded when it comes to, like, trying to figure out a way to shove the 7 or the IO into, like, the modern story. If that makes sense. Though, as we know now, the Visitor is active again. It's just a matter of what's he actually doing. Kato Thorn is the dark presence. We don't know who the Shapeless Man will never be revealed because the Shapeless Man just doesn't matter anymore. At this point, I feel like they should just say the Shapeless Man was actually his doom as the Wanderer and just get it over with. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's like how James Gunn just reset all of DC. The old storyline still, like, exists, but until it's mentioned again, like, in the current seasons, it just shouldn't even be really considered fully canon. It's secondary canon. It's like, it happened, but, like, because of the soft reboot, how much of it is still canon is up to interpretation. Honestly, the only parts of the story that really matter are chapters 5 and 6, and then, like, whatever they decide to bring back. Like, As of right now, the only chapter 1 characters we know actually have any bearing on the current story is Drift and the Visitor. Oh, also, I forgot, Zeno and, Star, thank you for the, donut and the rose. Appreciate that, guys. Oh boy. Gonna pray I can take this in time before I get found. Ooh. I saw that. Ooh. With the Dark Presence is some random unassuming dude named Jeff. Honestly, that would be the funniest thing they could ever do. Okay. Ow. Hey, let's go. W. Anyways. Yeah, so thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. Also, Dot, thank you for the sunglasses. There's all the gifts tonight, guys. I appreciate it. With the Dark Presence that took out the Fox Clan is different from the... No, it's already said, like, in the lore. The one who we're fighting now is who took out the Fox Clan. Or Stray... Wait, does Stray and Drift have something like being related or something? Stray is, like, kind of like Drift's, like, a, like, found family little brother. Drift is, like, the leader and mentor of the Fox Clan. But, like, Stray and Drift act like brothers. They're not, like, biologically siblings, but he treats him like a little brother to him. If that makes sense. Like, well, he's also the mentor of Surge. Him and Stray are, like, closer that way. Of the Drift drawing stuff. Oh yeah, my artist slash friend Goose drew my Thunder character in the new Drift. So, shout out Goose. Did a great job with that drawing. Best villains in Fortnite? Actually I clicked. Megalodon, Sloan, and Doom, I'd say. And then Kato Thorn. Kato Thorn just has a unfortunate thing of being misused. Okay, she wants to get into Fortnite Wars. Hey man, that's why I have like all the videos I have. Like, it's at this point just an archive of everything that's happened. Have you never seen Drift before? It's okay, I have a mixed song. I mean, if you want to. Don't feel pressured. Like, Bright Bombers, just Ramirez will save the world, but reskin. Oh, wait, why do you think of being Drift and Bright Bomber? Cool, so Drift and Bright Bomber were a canon couple, like, actually, back in Chapter 1. That's not like a fan... That's not a fanship, that just was a thing. Like, in Chapter 1, there's... Hang on, I can show them to you. So, back in Chapter 1, when the, story used to be told through loading screens, we used to get a lot of them, like, like, we had Drift showing up on the island, had a lot of pictures of them hanging out, then eventually there was, like, them going on some dates, and then, I don't have it, unfortunately, but in the Season X one, they're, like, There are a couple in that, and there was also used to be a tree on the map that had a heart on it, and it said BB plus D, which was, you know, Bright Bomber and Drift. So that's not like a fan theory one, that they just were a canon couple back in chapter 1. And then they forgot that relationship existed. Thanks, Fortnite. It was the chapter 2 trailer. Oh, wasn't that tree also on the map, Ant? I could have sworn it was. Because I remember the chapter 2 season 2 trailer, it was like scratched out because they like broke up or something. It wasn't? Okay, I'm going crazy. Good to know, chat. Anyway, I'm gonna play Bright Bomber now. Or is she? Actually, you know what? I want to use the new skin first. Bethany. Is it how did I misspell it? Oh, it's Bethany. Whoops. What's it called? Twin shot. This skin's so goofy. I love it. I genuinely want more skins in this style because I think the idea is really funny. Where's the wash emote? It's a good, you know, a True Arts classic. Did she like dump her? We don't know what happened. Like, I'm being so serious. We do not know what happened. Oh, so happy birthday, Alex. Hello, Mind. Do I think the high stakes club come back in chapter 7? I hope they do. Who's stronger between who? Winner is Stray or Surge? Surge. If I were to guess who's like strongest to weakest Fox Clan member, it probably goes Drift by and Catalyst are all probably about equal. And then it would be Surge, then Stray. Oh wait, I forgot. Kimiko's probably the strongest, her being Literal Spirit, my bad. Would a skin where a Bright Bomber fused with Drift be cool? Yeah, it'd be cool. There is that one style for the summer Bright Bomber also, where she has a Drift tattoo on her arm. So that's always fun. You know, they sometimes remember that was a thing. You know, one day they're doing that, and then another day they're having Drift with Crystal or Jules. Or every other woman in this game. I don't know why that's a thing, but they keep doing it. Yes, Fire Lord Drift is the leader of the Fox Clan. Hello, Ryder. Drift be pulling ladies like I be pulling internet bills. Or she had to bring up Jules. Yeah, Labs, I did. Got a problem with it? Do they release every member of the Fox Clan? There probably will be more, let's just be honest here. They're too popular. Oh, hi. Whee! The new Skate Pro surround competes with the actual one. New Skate Pro was quite literally working with like next to nothing. Like there wasn't even a story really when they were making those videos. So yeah. How do I have low gravity? What? Oh, it's event this weekend for OG. Yeah, the game's always low gravity, and the yeah, right here you can literally see it. The Zapatron's in the loot pool. Oh, it does still hit over 300 headshot. My God. Don't remind me of New Skate Pro having Torn and Venom date. That was somehow very in character for Venom, actually. New Skate Pro war might as well have been canon at the time. I remember when I with some friends back then, we actually always had the joke of, screw it, we're going by the New Skate Pro canon until we're told otherwise. This guy's had Aphrodite wanting Midas bad. Okay, honestly though, that's just in character for Aphrodite. I'm gonna be so for real. Aphrodite wants everyone bad. That's just how Aphrodite is. In like actual Greek mythology, that's just how she is. I did not mean to pick. Sorry, I'm just debating my loot real quick. My friends, you mean you know? No, it wasn't Amari. I didn't know Amari back then. Escape Pro Midas's peak. Oh, genuinely, I wish they would just let Ryan, who voiced Midas in those videos, just voice him in the game. Like, I genuinely think the voice fits him so perfectly. Goddess of Love and Lust isn't Papal. Who'd have thought? Truth. Greek mythology is wild. I miss giving y'all Greek mythology lessons. That was like one of my favorite parts of chapter 5, honestly. It was like, alright, we're not, for Who Is videos, we're not even talking about Fortnite lore this week. We're talking about Greek mythology, everybody. Oh my God. Yes, I saw the stupid brain rot mode thing. Part of me just thinks it was botted. Who knows, though? I don't know. I did also see a lot of, like, creators being paid to promote it. Hell, I'm pretty sure if I dig through my business account emails, I probably got an offer to promote it, too. I turned down a lot of creative maps, I'm not gonna lie. Burgers and Norse mythology vids. I will. That is true, Dot. That's one thing Fortnite's got over Roblox and always will have over Roblox. Yeesh. Oh, unstoppable. Oh, hello, Dondodon Glazer. Yo, actually, nah. Speaking of Dondodon, anybody been watching the new season? You know, I had a pretty slow start, but the last few episodes, heat. Oh my God. I'm gonna miss Dondodon Thursdays so much. Which Greek god isn't in Fortnite yet? Oh, there's a lot. It depends on how, like, niche we want to go with Greek mythology, though, honestly. Like, out of the main ones, the only two missing are Athena and Hermes. Whoa. 13! Oh, man. I just realized that audio out of context would be fucking abysmal. How much time do we have to... Okay, we don't have much time before shop, so let's run some blitz. Yeah, Star, I saw that. Was unfortunate. With the villain of Norse mythology isn't as awful as Zeus. I mean, it's gonna be Odin. It's just a matter of what they do with him. To be honest, Roman mythology is... Nope. Shut your bitch ass up. Roman mythology is literally just a copy of Greek mythology with the names changed. Also, I want to remind you though, you're telling a Greek man that Greek mythology is worse than Roman mythology. No, I'm not going to agree with you. Yes, I'm Greek. I forgot I haven't mentioned that since Myths Immortals. Anyways, oh. You know, oh my god, Ant. Should get into voice acting if you don't already love. I mean, honestly, I'd love to at some point. I don't know who I'd match though. I don't even know how you'd start with that. I've always said though, I'm gonna keep saying it in the hopes one day maybe an Epic employee is in here. I'd love to do drift. That'd be like the second best thing to getting an icon skin. Ant. How do I ban I'm gonna ban my mod, chat. Screw it. I hate him. Not actually gonna ban my mod. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll bully Ant later. Voiceover repeat for me. Okay, Ari. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, by the way, did anybody play the Blitz tournament this weekend on mobile? Oh, yeah, I'll be down. Probably use the practice anyway. Oh my god! I didn't expect that. Ant hate in 2025. Yep, nope, we're all hating Ant now. That's what we're doing. I feel like I have to be very clear sometimes that me and Ant are friends. Don't ever take this seriously. He is still my #1 hater though, like that much is true. Wait, what happened? Wait, nothing. He's just getting ready for when I kidnap him for Tuesday's Hello Divers stream. I'm not wearing Aries today, Pyro. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe we'll see. I want to get a few games in with Bethany. Is Ant your Lex Luthor? Honestly, yeah. He would definitely stream A1 a million times. Oh, that skin so much. Bethany's such a good skin. I said this in my Discord server, for those of y'all not in it, but I think we need more skins like Bethany, but like with like existing Fortnite characters. I think the idea of it is so funny. I was saying Drift would be like an obvious one though. Like, have Drift in an extra long bathrobe, the slippers, like the whole thing. But he still has this stupid fox mask on. That'd be funny. Can JB Chimpanski come back and save? Honestly, I'd like Chimpanski again. He's gonna be great. Yeah. Crazy one. I'm pretty sure I've responded to your Megalodon. I know I responded to a Megalodon. Why'd you post that new one? Give me an idea. Oh, please, somebody please draw that. Actually, I got two of you saying you're gonna do it. Do it. You're so funny. Yeah. Oh my god. JB Chimpanski is so cheap. Oh, so the sheer fact that his emote literally starts with a Planet of the Apes reference is peak. Unfortunately, I guarantee the get your dang dirty hands absolutely went over most people's heads, but I really hope it didn't. I really hope most of y'all got that reference. Get used to draw it when you play a different game. Perchance. Ben. Oh. I did not expect that. Oh my god. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Alright, there's only like 2 minutes till shop chat, so why don't we just wait it out? Oh my god. I think they're gonna bring back the 7 for chapter 7, maybe at the very end, but not until after season X OG happens. Starry, you're the one drawing it, your choice. The theory in the Discord. Screw it, we're gonna read Discord posts for a second. Ah! Grab my phone. Okay. Since Jones went back in time and changed a lot of stuff, it could be possible that other members other than Vi could have survived the Dark Presence. They may not know the Fox Clan. They've been reestablished and it could be hiding. The only problem with that is we know that still happened. Because, the woods area in season 1 was a Fox Clan graveyard. We know the existing members of the Fox Clan right now are the new ones. And the answer to that is never. Hello, Flugel. Thunder reacts to Newscape Pro. Oh my god. That would be an experience. Do I need pest control for Ant? Absolutely. Yeah, whenever I meet Ant in real life, I'm just gonna spray him with Raid. Uh-huh. You doing shit, Ant. Escape Pro John Wick is totally different than regular. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why do you want me to wear Optimus Prime? I don't even watch Transformers. I don't even know if I've ever reused that skin, to be honest. Up chops reset. Wait, what? No. That's awesome. Wait, what's back? Oh, Bat's back. Oh! Peak emo back in the shop. Let's go. Hell yeah. Wait, is that Ruby's dance? It's originally for Fortnite, but they did a collab with the guy who does all the If that song's copyrighted, I'm cooked. I don't care though. This seems so peak. Hey, oh, drift. We're talking about. You want a better Rick skin? Honestly, yeah, he looks bad. The Rick and Morty skins look terrible. Then again, the show also sucks, so fits. Well, everything after season 3. Seasons 1 through 3 are good. Used almost 13,500 worth of V-Bucks for code. I mean, I appreciate that, Flugel. Can we get Shane from The Walking Dead, please? Can we tell you some of the labs? Oh my god. I'm actually gonna kind of miss this fun OG weekend. This is fun. Bullet grab. You know, somebody's having good aim. Yeah, wow. I'm great at this game, guys. How are ya? Bro, Black Adam's coming back. I need that throne. I feel like more people are gonna be excited about the throne emote than Black Adam actually coming back, which is funny. Kevin will return. Run the red cube, yes. So I'm gonna be real, I have not watched Rick and Morty in years at this point. Like, I just gave up. I think 5 is the last season I watched. Maybe 4. And then I was just like, yeah, never mind. So I have no idea what's going on in the show at this point. Whew. Your IQ just isn't high enough to get Rick and Morty. That's a classic meme right there. Thunder, Rick and Morty is wild, but it ain't like Family Guy or everything. That's a charm of Family Guy, though, is nothing makes any sense. No, honestly, Family Guy's very hit or miss. There's like a few good episodes here or there, but then you're like, what am I watching? Yes, Drift is my main. Okay, bye. I can hit that. Don't worry, we're rifting together, apparently. You haven't watched Future Home? Future Home is great. I don't know why The Simpsons is the show there's that like went so long, because it's nowhere near as good. King of the Hill was the best adult animated show. I wouldn't put it at my number 1, but I definitely would put it above Rick and Morty and American Dad. I don't know, there's just something about Family Guy being so mindless and stupid that just speaks to me. Ironic, I was doing it for a while. I used to put Family Guy on Disney Plus. I was going to sleep every night. I swear to God, I would go to sleep to something happen. I'd wake up and something else is happening entirely. That show's a fever dream. I'd wake up and it'd be some cutaway gag every time. It was, oh my God. 10 out of 10 experience, would recommend. If we get Tatsumaki, do you think she'll wear pants? So one time she'll cost new pants, or do you think it'll be the normal style? I think it'll be the normal style, but it'll be similar to like the Kiriko skin in Overwatch, where it's just shorts underneath. Kind of like what they did with Sakura from Street Fighter. Well, Chloe's about to wake up, play a cutaway gag. Yep, pretty much. What about South? You know, I've never really watched too much South Park, to be honest with you. I used to absolutely hate South Park, but honestly, the more I watched as I got older, I was like, I gotta admit, it's pretty funny. Name my goat. Wish Drift got the blue style catalyst. Yeah, I was hoping it was gonna get that too, but oh well. They gave it the other one. It's fine. I get it. That's just a cube. Nice miss. I would say, I know the other one's on top of this hill. Ah. Man. Kevin in 3 days. I know. I don't know why I said that's so weird. I mean, I was having a lot of fun in Blitz chess. I think I'm gonna play more Blitz. Much I like this OG event. I'm feeling some Blitz tonight. Hmm. 30 seconds in the episode, Peter will be fighting a giant chick. I think here's the thing that makes Family Guy so different from Rick and Morty, because I know that's what you're comparing earlier. Family Guy never tried to act like it was gonna have serious continuity. Family Guy is just a sitcom that's animated. Rick and Morty was supposed to like try to act like it was smart and have continuity and stuff, and then completely threw it out the window. Like, commit to one thing or the other. Also, I'll just be honest, I still don't think Rick and Morty's that funny anymore. I think them changing writers was what hurt the show. I'm not saying you can't like Rick and Morty, but at the same time, you're not going to convince me to like Rick and Morty. Why is this? This is Snobby Shores, but this is very obviously a house from Hopeful Heights, so maybe this will be what goes here. Also, hello, Fire Aspect. What's these 9 new writers? 3 and onwards, and then they've been... Rick and Morty's gone through so many different writers at this point, it's ridiculous. Can I not climb through this route? Oh my God. Yeah, you're right, Ant. I'm just not smart enough to understand the plot significance of the McDonald's just one sauce. Oh my god, I remember when that happened. That was insane. That meme made them actually bring it back. Ow, ow, well, that was terrible. Oh, no wonder, legendary. Oh, doggo. That's Fortnite falling off. No, at this point, I'm just making jokes. Going down, they know. Personally, I agree that there was too much movement at the beginning of this season, but I definitely think they've overcorrected. Do you think they'll bring back the medallions later on this season? I don't think so. It sounds like it's permanent. Will Kevin return? Yeah, he comes back in OG in a few days. Will actually crash out if Digital Circus gets into Fortnite before. Why wouldn't Digital Circus be the first one? It is substantially more popular. I'd be surprised if it was the other way around. I'm not even talking like quality of the show. It's just like substantially more popular. I can't speak on Murder Drone's quality because I haven't watched it yet. I've heard great things about it. I really need to watch both Digital Circus and Murder Drones. I've heard like really good things about both. You know, screw it. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I've been watching One Punch Season 2 for the first time. I'm almost done with that, and then after that, I'll get to, I'll probably watch Digital Circus first, and then because I already started, and then I'll watch Murder Drones. Actually, wait, chat, how many episodes are in Murder Drones? I need to watch some of these indie animations. One thing I've learned from y'all, y'all recommend good shit, so I need to keep listening. I'm not gonna lie. 8? Okay. Just what medallion do I have? Oh my god. That was a real player. Oh. Yeah, also a pew rifle. Don't mind if I do. Am I gonna play Silk Song? Yeah, I'm gonna play Silk Song. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. I feel like I've been trying to get more and more into game reviews. I feel like I'd be a fraud if I didn't play like at least what's getting nominated for Game of the Year, right? Like I still need to play Game Deliverance as well. I think honestly the only one I might not get to is gonna end up being Death Stranding, because I haven't played the first one. Oh. Aiden Long and Fortnite. Wait, can we get Aiden Wesker this year? Like, actually. Also, can Leon get his jacket as a style, please, and thank you. My God. They were running everywhere. Oh, jeez. Bot, thankfully. Alright, what are we dealing with? Okay, there's one. Come on. Don't want to lose high ground. Ow. Ah ha ha. Damn it. Anywho. Trying to play a couple more chat. Oh, also, Superior, thanks for all the other gifts you sent. Appreciate it. See. And probably play a couple more. So, chat, this is probably gonna be the only Fortnite stream this week. I say probably because if One Punch gets released on the 27th, like it's supposed to, I will probably stream Fortnite for that. But more than likely, my plan right now is so on Tuesday, I plan to do Helldivers. And on Thursday, I plan to do Metal Gear. Although, you never know. If Kevin's going to appear on Thursday, maybe we'll take a quick break from Metal Gear, go watch the Fortnite event, and then go back to it. That could be kind of funny. Hello, Hades. Let's see here. Also, from what I've heard, really glad I bought Metal Gear on my PlayStation and not PC, because apparently it's running really bad on Steam. Classic case of AAA game is poorly optimized on PC. I'm getting a little sick of this, to be honest. Sky's AR, hello. I've been alright, Hades. Hey, them. Hope the rumors of Chapter 7 Season 1 being Gal. Oh, no, they're true. The leak that had the Gala theme in it is the same one that had the bugs for this season. And the superheroes for last season. It's also how we know the dreaded Simpsons season is on its way. favorite videos from me are who is ripped and who is 80s. Yeah, checks out. Oof. Oh, hello. I wonder, Lex. Yeah, looks good. Can Orin get another skin already, though? Like, actually. I know Lex is the more popular, but, like, come on. Like, getting the Simpsons Battle Patch, I don't even watch shows, so I don't know any characters. That's completely valid, honestly. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna really make many videos on that season. Like, obviously, I'll still make a Fortnite video or two here or there, but, like, I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna play a lot of that season. Unless it ends up being really fun, but honestly, I think most of November, we're gonna be checking out some other games. Like, namely, doesn't Pokemon come out, is that October or November, chat? Can I do Who's? I already made Who is Baymax. Like, when he came out in the game. I'll say the only Who is video I still have to do at the moment is Tommy Oliver. Which I'll again, chat, I'm probably gonna release that when the Megazord comes to the game. I have a few long form videos planned for September, which I'll probably be working on soon. So just a warning for September. There might be some more gaps in between videos, like less shorts, but you guys are gonna get a lot more long form content. Because I'm also, I'm not confirming this, but I'm starting to piece together a possible script for a 10-year anniversary video for Undertale. That's another thing I want to make. Oh. In between 5 and 8 for Tommy. I think FNAF's gonna come into Fortnite. I hope at some point. What's the question, Kuso? I think I should just call this stream just yapping. You know, I think removing medallions makes Fortnite back the same way it was instead of being something new. People were saying medallions are like cheats. Who the fuck? Honestly, so much of the Fortnite community just like screams, I've never played another game in my life. Like, my god. You know what take, actually, I gotta rant about this. You know what take I really cannot stand? Is the Epic Games Never Listen takes. Genuinely pisses me off. It just tells me you've never played another game in your life. You know, as much as Fortnite does stuff I don't agree with, Epic Games listens more than I would say 99% of AAA companies. Most really do not care. But we're talking about a game that gives bi-weekly new content for the majority of the year. Outside of like the 2 times a year they take a break. And on top of that, like, okay, there's a bad update in Fortnite. At worst, the game is a little boring for 2 weeks. You know, like, if you play Call of Duty, you're not getting like an update for 2 months. You guys want to see what a dev team that really doesn't listen to its community is like? Go play Dead by Daylight. They will make the most abysmal updates and then not fix it for 4 months. Hell, there are characters in that game that haven't been fixed for years. Like, again, the Epic Games doesn't listen or admit that they're lazy, whatever. It just screams that you don't play anything else. Like, I'm not trying to glaze Fortnite. They do stupid stuff. Every game, you know, live service or not, makes mistakes. But Epic will fix it faster than any other live service game I've ever seen. Truly. And I had to get that on my system at some point. Also, hello, Sam. Do I think Pennywise and Art the Clown will come to Fortnite? I do, actually. Like, they're gonna have to, like, do some stuff to Art's design. Probably Pennywise, too, but, like, I could see them both being in the game, yeah. Also, I've been alright, Joss. What was your question, Pyro? Can you just type it again, because it is buried in the chat. Debadio has broken. Oh my god. People are angry about stuff like abilities to heal. Oh my god, yeah. The Fortnite community is just so spoiled. It's unbelievable. Granted, that's the, you know, that's the problem when, like, the majority of your, at least vocal community is, like, legitimately just children. I feel like the majority of the Fortnite community, though, like, actually just doesn't, like, the people that like the game don't say anything. Fire, I'm not answering that. DBD is not unplayable still, Michael. They did fix stuff, but, like, instead of, like, you know, actually properly reconstructing everything that's broken, they put flex tape on it. I think it's the best analogy I can do for Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight has a problem where, like, you know how, like, of a lot of gacha games like Zenless Zone Zero, for example, you know, the community complains about power creep. Dead by Daylight has a really bad power creep problem where the older killers are basically worthless now. And there's some, like the Twins and Skull Merchant, that need entire reworks just because, like, they just weren't tested properly. Oh, man. Oh, wait, sorry. Hey, man, been trying to complete the double barrel quest in OG. Any tips? I can't find them. Check purple and gold vending machines. That's the best way to find them. Because they are only in, like, higher rarities, so they're a little rare to find as 4 loot. How do I feel about Gorillaz X Fortnite? I think they're a good pick. I'm not super hyped because I'm not a major Gorillaz fan, but I think it's a good pick. Have a good night, Pyro. Hello, Active. What else? Yeah. They're gonna cry super hard when Fortnite OG Season X comes. Oh, tell me about it. Thanks, man. Really like the content, by the way. I appreciate that, DG. The Broodmech memories of Season X were awful. I'm so that season. You know, as much as I'm upset I didn't get Catalyst, I'm glad I didn't play much of that season at all. Because that was when I was in my Smash Ultimate phase. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I think I'm gonna call the stream here. Like I said, so throughout the week, we're gonna be doing a lot of different stuff. So, again, Tuesday, I'm looking to do some Helldivers X Halo for the stream, and then Thursday, it'll be an earlier stream, by the way, on Thursday, like probably afternoon. At least for me, it'll be in the afternoon. We're gonna stream Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I can check the shop one more time if you guys want to see it. So, the best thing in the shop is definitely this new emote. Some other good ones are back, like back on 74 is back as well, which is One of the best emotes they've ever made, for sure. Besides that, oh yeah, Walking Dead's also back. Hello, Goose. You're just in time for me to say goodbye. But yeah, most of the shop's the same. Definitely the highlight is the new emote. Anyways, chat, thanks for coming out tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and hope y'all will come back for the Helldivers stream on Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone.